Welcome back, everyone, to another episode. Today, we are going to be doing some HGTV, and we're going to be interior designers today. We have a big empty canvas right now. It's just an empty white box, so let's add some design to this airport. Let's go. The first thing that I built was all of the ticketing and all of the booths for the airlines, and that's where you drop off your checked bags and get your tickets all sorted out. So this is all of the stuff before security that I was building, and then after that we will move on to security and eventually the gates. So that was kind of my plan of attack for this interior, and so yeah, this is the first step, is building all of these ticket booths. Down towards the middle of the airport, I'm able to extend my white box a little bit further and continue building more ticket booths. And this will allow me to split the giant area into two separate spaces. The front half of the terminals will be unsecured, and the back half of the terminals where the gates are will be secured, meaning the only way through is through security. Speaking of security, let's go build that because the ticket booths for Terminal A are done. Making security was not that hard. I just made a bunch of metal detectors and those little X-ray machines that eat your bags up, and I just duplicated it to the other side, and once I had one of these booths, I'm able to duplicate them to the other 3 booths. So there is going to be actually 5 security booths per terminal, so that'll be 10 total. So let's say you try and sneak over something illegal, like powdered donuts. There is interrogation rooms adjacent to every single security booth, so that way they can search you even further and they will find it. Security guards will then tackle you like a badass episode of Cops and haul you away to prison for eternity. Just kidding. However, security and all of the stuff up front is done, so let's start the gates now. Once you're through security, it is a lot more enjoyable. I basically made the gate area like a big giant mall. There is shops everywhere, there's plenty of food options and stuff to do while you wait for your flight. So I actually had a ton of fun building all of this despite me not enjoying making interior. Up top here, I wanted to construct a larger restaurant. This one contains a bar for those people that want to get a little cocktail or something, or a nice big tall beer. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. Every airport has to have a bar. I have never been in an airport that doesn't have a bar. And then directly below that, we have a FedEx station. So let's say you need to ship something home or ship something somewhere. While you're at the airport, you can do that. The next detail I want to add is one of those giant billboards with all of the flights and whether they're on time or canceled or delayed. This detail is super important because our guests need to know if they're even going to make their flight or not. And then after that, I'm able to just continue adding more details into the terminal. So I had to do it. I had to build a McDonald's, but instead of McDonald's, I called it McDanks. So that way I don't have any big McDonald's lawyers coming after me. And then after that, I'm able to construct a little bit more shops, and then I also made an exit, so that way people that are arriving at the airport can exit, but people cannot come in the exit. There's a security guard sitting there waiting for that to happen. I decided to build another restaurant. This time I went with Fridays because, again, we need another place for people to get their little drinky drink. And I feel like I nailed the look here. Before I even put the letters on the wall, you can instantly tell what this is, and I just think it looks really good in this airport. It's like a miniature version of Fridays. And then right after I'm done building this, I decided to build a big VIP lounge right below it. This is for like those airfare miles people that have all the crazy credit cards. Lame, they hang out in there. And then I'm just able to construct a few more shops, and then Terminal A of the airport is now done. I can now shift my attention to that giant middle section that just looks like a big warehouse, basically. It needs some details. The first thing I wanted to do is redo the skylights to let in a little bit more light because it was really dark in there. And then I can get started on just laying out all of the floors and where the escalators and stairs are going to go. In order to break up the expansive void that is the ceiling, I decided to make these little ceiling Doritos. That's what I'm calling them anyway, because they look like Doritos. But they kind of just lower the ceiling a little bit, make it feel a little less cavernous, which is what this space really needed. And then I'm able to just put in some more trees, which obviously is going to fill up a lot of space, and just make everything feel a lot more enclosed and not so wide open and expansive like it was before. With this centerpiece, I really wanted to make sure it was beautiful because this is going to be the spawn point for the entire world. So anyone who downloads this map in the future, wink wink, will be able to spawn in this airport right here in the middle. So I wanted to make sure it looked really good. There's just something about having palm trees inside that's just so cool. And then also I wanted to make my island, I think I'm going to make it an extension of Hawaii. So I built the American flag, the Hawaiian flag, and the Matadoran flag hanging from the ceiling. With the centerpiece now done, I am now able to just finish off all those stupid little details that just take so long to make, just like filling in walls and building furniture and building more shops. Each of these shops took about 15 minutes to make, so yeah, I spent a lot of time just filling in all of the expansive area. The last space that I needed to fill in the big middle was a restaurant area. I'm going to build a Dunkin' Donuts because everybody needs some coffee because sometimes these flights can be early in the morning, and then I just want to fill in the space around it, and that will finish the middle section, and I have about had it with interior. I'm going to do a few back of house things real quick because those hallways need to be accessible for the staff. But yeah, it's definitely going to be 2 episodes of interior because there's still a lot to do. I spent 28 hours on camera, 1 hour off camera, about 14 hours to render everything, and 11 hours editing. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a big fat like, and if you really enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe. I will catch you guys again next time for part 2 of the interior. See you guys later. Bye.